TWiGames.com.
Welcome to this week's episode of TWiGames.com. We begin with the GDC and the PlayStation Move, but first, the February 2010 NPD results. The Xbox 360 led the way for consoles with 244,000, followed by the Wii at 397,000, and the PS3 at 360,000. BioShock 2 led the way for software with 562,000, followed by New Super Mario Bros. Wii at 555K, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at 314,000. Brian, I told you the Wii is dead.
NPD results, Rich. This is exciting. This is exciting, right?
Nah.
I also liked how you threw in a blah, 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 K. I don't know about that.
I know, I threw it off.
This is only the 5th time since the Wii is launched that it's been beaten a month.
Yep.
5th time. And to be honest, I don't understand why.
I don't know, bro. I mean, there's a couple things going on here. One, if you don't remember, the Wii sold like 50 million copies in the month of December. So if you think about that, like, that demand was probably more than they actually anticipated, right? So supply is constrained. Could be. Or two, you know, the Wii could just be viewed by most consumers as a toy, as a holiday gift. Now think about this real quick. Brian,
only 5 times, Rich.
Brian,
look
at last year.
Only 5 times.
Look at last year, though. But Brian, first of all, it's the cheapest system. Yeah. So of course it's always gonna outsell the other systems. But second of all, if you look at the disparity between the month of December and the rest of the year last year for Nintendo, clearly in the mind of consumers, this is a Christmas gift. This is not a video game system, it's a Christmas gift.
Well, that would kind of make sense, but it still outsold the PS3 and 360 every month but one last year.
Because it's the cheapest system.
Yeah, no, either way, that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe BioShock 2 is a system seller that we weren't aware of. You know,
I don't think so.
Why is the 360 selling more? It's a little confusing.
There's no way BioShock 2
another thing
is a
I thought was a
system
little confusing was Dante's Inferno sold pretty well.
Yep.
About 500K total, both systems.
Yep.
More on the PS3. Why do you think that is, Rich?
More on the PS3. This is shocking.
It's like twice the user base of the 360.
PS3 games rarely chart in the top 10, right? And Dante's Inferno, like, first of all, God of War 3 is out this week. Like, I mean, that's mind-boggling that anybody on the PS3 even bought this system. I buy every game, Brian. Do I not?
Right.
I didn't buy Dante's Inferno.
Well, I think that might be something to do with it. One, maybe this is just the, I need to play God of War 3 now. Maybe I'll play this to,
yeah, so let me play this ripoff, like, before God of War 3 comes out. Or, I mean, this could just be very telling of the 2 completely different user bases, the 360 and the PS3. I mean, the PS3, if you look at the games that sell in this system, it's always like the single-player, story-driven type of games, right? Whereas the 360, it's multiplayer shooters, And I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Let's talk about the best part of this MPD.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain charted in the top 10. Oh my
10.
God!
This game.
It outsold BioShock 2 on the PS3.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is good stuff. I mean, 10,000 copies of Heavy Rain, and the game was only out for 1 week.
Right.
1 week.
I could see this being a slow burner. You weren't sitting there crazy about it. And I looked up the numbers. Fahrenheit or Indigo Prophecy sold 800,000
worldwide.
Multiple platforms.
And worldwide.
That is a big deal. One platform, 200,000. That's good because we want to see more Quantic Dream.
I mean, and this game supposedly is selling more in Europe, right? So let's say this game's already at 600,000. I can see, as new PS3 owners come about, this is a game that they might want to pick up,
Here's my bold prediction for this month.
Let's hear it.
We got God of War, Final Fantasy, blah, 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 blah. They're not going to be number 1. Not even by a long shot.
What is?
DS is selling 800,000 copies this month.
Oh, the Pokemon.
And Pokemon is going to obliterate both of them. But I'm going to say this, too. It's going to be so big, and I'm saying this. Final Fantasy XIII combined 2.8 million sales.
2.8 million.
Which
sells
month.
more? Which sells more, PS3 or 360?
PS3.
No way.
PS3.
Look, worldwide, PS3 100%, but come on, man. In North America,
yeah,
there's double the amount of 360s.
Do you know how many people bought a PS3 when it came out just because of Final Fantasy?
Do you know how many people are trying to buy a PS3 right now and can't because they're nowhere to be found? I mean, how stupid is Sony, by the way?
I know.
Final Fantasy XIII and God of War 3. These are like, oh my God, like this is PlayStation. Here it is again, like the golden days of PS2 is upon us, and you can't find a PS3 anywhere, not even on Amazon. This is ridiculous. Anyway, my prediction, I'm gonna go a little lower, 2.2 million, and it's gonna sell more in 360. That's Final Fantasy 13.
All right, we'll see who's right.
God of War 3.
We will see who is right.
God of War 3 is not even. Usually it's number 1 when it comes out, but it's probably not gonna be. It's gonna be like number 4, I'd say. Yeah. After both Final Fantasies and the Pokemon.
I feel like we're on Price is Right. You're just lowballing me and everything. Unbelievable. Sony revealed their motion controller at GDC, and it's officially called the PlayStation Move. They also showed software for it, like Move Party and Sports Champions, and integration with SOCOM 4. They also showed a secondary controller called the sub-controller. Rich, I'm surprised you're still alive. I thought you would have committed suicide after seeing that press conference.
Well, Bri, I got to say, like, I wasn't as upset as I thought that I would be, honestly.
You were prepared.
Well, no, for one, I was prepared, but for two, like, I don't know, we talked about it afterwards, like, they're not putting a lot of money behind this, right? They're not using their best studios. You know what I'm saying? So like as long as Santa Monica Studios and Naughty Dog, they're still doing their thing, who cares, right? Like look, Move Party was terrible. Let's just get that out of the way. Move Party was terrible, but you know what? SOCOM 4 looked good. SOCOM 4 looked good. And you know what? Ping pong? I'm very excited to play ping pong on this.
So, let me get this straight, Rich. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Your opinion, who cares?
Yeah.
Portal 2, who cares? Ping pong on Move? Dude, I'm looking forward to it.
First of all.
But hold on, this was just shameless. I thought I was in a time machine 4 years ago. They weren't even trying to hide it. Dante's Inferno was a studio. This is a corporation just ripping off everything, just vapid, empty of any kind of thought, anything like that. Just unbelievable.
First of all,
unbelievable how shameless that was.
First of all, this is using the PlayStation Eye. Guess what? The iToy was out long before the Wii.
Oh, here it comes.
It was. The iToy was out long before the Wii. They're using the same idea that they've already done years ago before the Wii, and they're adding something that clearly works in consumers' minds. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
So, obviously the hardware did look very impressive, though. I'm not going to hide that.
Yeah.
But that's never been my worry. Sony's a great hardware producer. It's a software. And it doesn't even look like Sports Champions is going to be as fun as Wii Sports. I don't care if it's more accurate.
Right.
I bet the experience is going to be worse. I can already see it. Someone's going to buy the PS3. It's going to update the firmware. They're going to be like, what's going on? Then the game's going to update. Then it's going to say, do you want to be integrated with PlayStation Home? Sign up. They're like, what the hell is going on? Then it's like, this empty of any fun and character is going to be like, wave wand like this to play ping pong. It just looked like shovelware.
Yeah,
it looked like shovelware.
And it is.
And it's 4 years later and they can't top it?
But
Come on.
It is shovelware. And I mean, that's the thing though. Like I said, they're not putting a lot of money behind it. So
Right.
like,
well, that's what you and me are happy about.
Yeah, but so it doesn't affect us. It doesn't affect, look, I'm going to buy the PlayStation Move and it's going to be, no, I am. And it's going to be the same. Look, I already have the camera. All I need to do is buy the controller. Come on, you really thought I wasn't going to buy it? And here's the thing. Look, it's going to be like the Wii. I'm going to play ping pong for a couple weeks and then not play it again. I mean, that's the same thing with the Wii. But you know what? It's just smart. Because people who own a Wii, I mean, look, this is not HD. People probably went out and bought a nice big TV. Oh, we got the Wii now. Well, now if you go to stores and you see that the PS3 is doing the same thing, but looks a million times better, and it's a Blu-ray player, it doesn't seem like a bad business move by Sony. Yes, it's shameless or whatever, but it doesn't seem like a bad business move.
Absolutely shameless.
But it's a good idea, though.
It makes a little sense. You know, I'm just happy it's over with because I'm not ready for E3 this year. I don't want to see this Natal. It's going to be the same thing. Like, what is these stupid, like, videos of families? They're like, oh, this is fun. No one's doing that.
Yeah.
No one is doing that.
Those things are the worst. But I'll tell you what, though. I'm also glad that Sony got this out of the way at GDC.
Yeah, so we get some real stuff at E3.
So Sony can come through like, bam, like at E3 with other types. Of course, they're going to have PlayStation Move stuff, but that's not going to be the focus. Whereas Microsoft, Natal is going to be the focus of E3. And I can't wait for that.
Like, you know me, I'm not anti-motion. I'm just anti this, like, come on, guys.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.